Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Yeah, I had to sing the official song tonight. Well, y'all, are you ready for the tour of the greenhouse? Now, I have one load of stuff, just little stuff like seed, starting stuff and all that I need to bring in. But I'm pretty much all the way moved in. So let's go back. First of all, I had to bring all the crates out so that I can move stuff around. But see, I'm gonna be starting with my soil amendments on probably tomorrow. I've got to get all this compost poured into my garden bed where the garlic is. Good news, y'all. I guess I could say for the last time, whoop, 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 seed alert. First of all, I had another green bean to come up, so I have a total of 4. And secondly, my potatoes have made its grand entrance up front, so I'm very thankful for that. I got about 3 plants up there, so I'll film that the next time I film up front. Okay, let's look at the greenhouse, y'all. Here's a long view of it, and we will go in and do the tour. There it is. Okay, so let's start the tour. First of all, I decided to bring my fruit plants in because I don't want to lose a berry to a bird or a squirrel, not one. And since I'm bloomed real good with the blueberries this year, because remember last year and the year before I got nothing, this year I will get some blueberries. I'm bloomed good with the strawberries, and it looks as if the blackberries are gonna bloom, and it looks as if, well, I know I'm gonna get some strawberries. These strawberries, the one that I'm thinking are dead, I looked at another video and they said that, in the video it said that if your strawberries are looking dead, they said dig them up, cut some of the root off, and re-amend your soil and plant them in new soil and put the fertilizer in, and usually they'll come back. So I was going to do that tonight, but it's too late now. It's after 8. That's the first job for tomorrow. So there's my fertilizers and some of my seed starting mix underneath. And this is going to be my work table. I decided to put it over here. And so this is the work table, and I brought all my plants out, so they should be okay because it's nice and toasty in here. Okay, so tomorrow I will start planting my plants, starting with the stressed ones. They're doing pretty good today though. Okay, well, first of all, that's the blueberry. I put the blackberry here, and as you can see, it's running all over the place. I like that. And y'all know this is the Q cave too, so I brought a bench in. So that's my sitting spot when I need to rest. And then I can put my mushroom right here when I'm doing my seed and stuff. And I'm gonna be starting my seeds in here next year. So it was kind of sad tearing down the seed room today, because that's the last time it will be in use. I think I can start my seeds in April, which is when with the exception of my winter seeds now, my peppers and stuff, I will need to start indoors, but I can do that anywhere as long as I have the grow light. I can do that in the kitchen, actually. I have space to do that, so no problem there. And then the rest of them will be started mid-April right out here. Okay, there's the raspberry bush. I brought my flower from my late brother-in-law's funeral out here. Okay, y'all know the grapevines. That's Sherry, because that's the one she bought, so I named it after her. So we'll see what it does. So this is grapevine number 2 and grapevine number 3. My strawberries are doing excellent. I'm praying that these are the white pines. They're either white pine or Ozark. Same with those. I just don't know which ones they are. These are my June bearing strawberries, and wait a minute. They're gonna bear in June, that's for sure. I've got blooms coming up, blooms that are bloomed. So I'm gonna get me some strawberries. And that's a good variety too. I forgot which variety it is. But look how healthy this is. I put that berry tone in and every one of them took off with the exception of the two that looks dead. Okay, so I brought this table and I decorated it with my, I call it the mama sign. Okay, I brought the, remember this shelf? I brought this out and I got some of my stuff on it. I have a few things in the room that will go on the shelf. And I put one of my other signs out. I put one picture there. More plants over here. I hung my sign up right on the pole, the music sign. And I hung up my hippie sign. This is for you, a Peach. Because we're both weird that way, so there you go. Hippies, use the back door, no exceptions. Okay, then I put my molded, messed up signs that I can't bear to part with up there. Ooh, and you know what? I don't want to mess up this tarp. It's messed up to begin with. Okay, I moved that off of that tarp. I still have to fix that other side. I haven't done that yet. That'll be this week. And I came up with yet another idea, y'all, for the windows. So far, nothing has even bothered it, but I know as summer progresses and once those plants take off, the animals will smell the plants with those windows open, and so they're going to naturally come up to the window and try to get in. I expect it. So what the idea I came up with after that magnetic door thing, I was not going to go through all that with putting that thing together. So I looked at Menards and they have magnetic hooks. So I can put a magnetic hook to, and then buy some screen. The screen was like $6. I can cut that screen, hang it with the magnetic hook, and stick it right to the you know, the pole there, and cover the windows. And so if a squirrel do scratch through, he's not getting through that screen. So I'm gonna get the widest screen I can find, and I might just unroll that screen and come all the way across, or I might just cut it. It's gonna be bigger than the window, of course. I'm gonna cut it bigger than the window, and I pray it doesn't try to stay rolled. Y'all know how screen is. So hopefully they'll have some straight screen. That's what I'm hoping. Or some pieces of screen, we'll find out. But believe me, it's gonna be some screen up in here. So that's what the plan is. So this is it, y'all. I hope y'all like the greenhouse. I think it's nice and spacious. I like my little rugs in here. And as you all know, the floor is nothing but plastic down for now. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to floor this, if I floor it at all. I mean, I'll walk on this plastic until it finally tears up, but so far it's holding up good. It's not slippery or anything, and it's easy to wash down. So I put my 2 waterproof rugs down, and yes, they're dirty. The greenhouse is gonna stay dirty, y'all know that. And I took the leaf blower and blew as much of the dust as I could, and then I laid down the rugs, and I could just take the hose and hose down the rugs. So that's it. And they're plastic and they're non-slippery. That's what I like about them. I can walk through here and I don't have to worry about slipping and falling. I guess if some water puddle, I could, but you know, but right now it seems to be no issue with the rugs nor the plastic at all. So like I said, up next will be me getting my dirt amended, my soil amended, getting my crates full. And I've got more than enough crates. I'm not gonna be able, I stacked them too high over there, but I'm gonna bring those vining, like the grapevines, anything that's vining is going to be set on the floor. I'm just gonna have to bend because I don't have enough empty crates to stack them too high. I can go back to my store. I might run by there tomorrow and see if there's any back there. I think 10 more should do it. And so if I could do that, then I will stack them too high. I prefer them too high, but I don't have enough empties. I think I have like only 3 more empties after I got through building the table. And I left the board off. Technically, this table should have been, I should have had 9. I should have been using 18 crates all together for that 3rd row of board. but I shortened it because I didn't want it to stick too far out into the aisleway. I thought it looked better with just 2 boards. So I stuck the other board back there, and if I ever need it for something, I'll use it. Maybe perhaps I'll get another board and be able to build a second table at some point. So, yep, so that's how I'm planning to do it. So, yep, so that's it. That is it. So I'll come on tomorrow and amend, I'll be amending the soil tomorrow, and I'll be doing some transplanting, but it's too many to transplant everything on camera. I might just transplant my stress plants on camera tomorrow, but the first order of business are going to be the strawberries, and I am going to put those into a crate. And I kind of think that they're going to survive and bounce back after I, change the soil altogether, put that black cow in, amend it with that berry tone. And I found out that 12, 24, 12 fertilizer that I got, Millennial Gardener did a video about that, because I pulled it up on YouTube to see, what it does. And he did that with his fruit plants, all of his berry bushes, his trees, everything. He had a lemon tree. He wanted to see if the higher phosphorus content, which for me is 24, his was 30. He had bought 10, 30, 10. Anyway, he did a test, and he did a time-lapse video. So he started it when he first did it. Then he came back 30 days later. So during the summer, every 30 days, he would come back to show the progress. He was thoroughly impressed, and so was I. He ended up, his lemon tree, he said he had that for years, and he said it had never blossomed. It had never put out lemons. He had 1 million lemons on it, and it was real big and robust. So he is a believer of the higher fertilization. So I'm going to leave it, for the grapes. Hopefully that will work. So my 12, 24, 12 just might work. I see a difference with that. And I did put a little bit in this blackberry plant too. So we're going to see if that blackberry give me blooms this year, then we're talking, especially if the grapes, but I'm getting grapes regardless. I said I'm taking my butt, because Lowe's have the best grapevines. They have the best, and they're a little bit cheaper than Home Depot. Every time I go to Lowe's and see their grapevines, they always are full of grape starts. You can see them. So, believe me, I'm heading straight to Lowe's probably tomorrow, and I'm gonna find me a grapevine there that already have some grapes coming. So to ensure a harvest this year, I'm probably gonna get the purple. I know they'll be seedless, but yep. And that plant's bothering me because it's hanging crooked. I don't like it. I might have to once I get my seedlings cleared, I can set that plant on the table and not have it hanging to begin with. Yep, why weaken my things? But I love, my favorite part in here is the hippie sign. Boy, when I came up with that idea, I was like, oh, yes. And I almost hung the music sign, but I was like, no, hanging 2 signs. I mean, if I had like 5 signs to go all the way across, that would be different. But I only have the 2, so I just put it to the side. I think it looks nice. But I love the hippie one. I wanted that one to stand out. Okay, so it's starting to get dusk out here. So I'm going to get ready to skedaddle. And although I did a lot today, this was the fun part, the enjoyable part. I am not tired. I mean, I'm a little exhausted, but I'm not dead dog tired like I've been. This was quite easy. The worst part was getting those crates back out because they're heavy. But they had to be moved out anyway, because I said I would amend my soil, and here I have room to do that. But why move them twice or 3 times? Well, either way, it's going to be twice. But you know what? I can just amend out there, and then get them in the spot where they're going to be. And then, well, what I'll do is, it's going to be like an assembly line. I should get my sister to come over and help me. Amend the soil, and then transplant a plant, and then set it to where it's going to be. So that's how I'm going to do it. So it's going to take a while to do this. This is going to be a few days getting all these plants done. But I said I'll do as many as I can, and when I get tired, I'll stop and then come back, you know, later and because none of these are stressed, and I hope they don't stress out in this greenhouse over the next couple of days. If my seedlings begin to stress, then I'm gonna have to, yeah, I will call my sister and tell her, okay, come on, let's get these things planted because they're, you know, stressing out or whatever. But I think they'll be okay. I really do. And I'll be out here first thing when I get up to open it up. And then I have that fan. So, and I have the extension cord in here. So if it is too hot, I'll turn that fan on in a minute. Yeah. Okay, so I'm rambling now. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. And tomorrow I will probably take you on a tour of Menards. I've got my scooter already in the car. I forgot about that the other day. There I was complaining about walking that store 3 times, and I had my scooter right there in the car with a fully charged battery. Didn't even think about it until later, okay? So I won't forget tomorrow. I'm not even gonna worry about their scooter. I'm just gonna use my scooter. So I'll probably take y'all on a little tour tomorrow when I go back to Menards, since I didn't do it that one day. And then I'll be going to get my black cow. I want to get 4 more bags of that. I'll probably get 2 and then get 2 at the end of the month, because they have them at all our Myers. So it's no way that I'll miss out on it. Yeah. But if I get 2 tomorrow, that's enough, because that will give me 3 in the hopper, and then I'll just get 2 more, and then I'll have 5 in the hopper. And I'm gonna place my black cow right underneath this table here. That's a good spot for it. Or either I could, no, I'm not gonna put it all the way down there. I need it up close. I should put the black cow under this table and just move my fertilizers over there, because once I fertilize, with the exception of doing touch-ups, I won't be using, and a lot of that fertilizer is brand new. Y'all know I stocked up before inflation hit. I stocked up back in 2021. I was like, let me get this stuff while it's cheap. So I'm still using some of it. And I had to buy the bone meal the other day because I had spilled it, and then I needed that higher fertilizer for the grapes. But other than that, the only thing I need now is, it's one thing I saw that, although I'm not out or nowhere near out, I said I could use some more of it, and I forgot what it is. I got to look through them. And I'm going to go get some more chicken manure. I like to have a bag in advance, knowing that it's on. I have another bag because I'm getting ready to open that new bag on tomorrow, and I know I'll be using quite a bit of it with the soil amending. And I use that throughout the summer too. So, yeah, so I'll definitely be getting some more chicken manure. That'll probably be towards the end of the month too. I don't need it just yet. Okay, so we're at 18 minutes, so I'm gonna get off of here because it's starting to cool down real quick now that the sun has set. Beautiful sunset. I don't know if you can see it through the plastic there, but yes, I am very satisfied with my little greenhouse here. It's nice and tight, and JD called today and we were discussing the plastic and stuff. I told him I'm gonna run those boards. He thinks I should run them going across those boards that we already have. I thought about that, but I think I want to run those longer boards just so that I have the beam in the middle right there, a beam in between that and the next beam. So that will give me a total of 5 beams, and it will hold that roof up. I just have to get 4 10-feet boards, and I can get that for $2 a piece unless they have the free stuff. But he told me, be careful. He said, you don't want to puncture. I already know that. So no, I'm not going to puncture it, so, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run the boards the long way. Then I can always do the short way too, with the zip ties. The sky's the limit. I'm going to just keep building on it to strengthen it. But right now it's very strong and it's not squeaking. You can barely hear it. And I still have to fix on the side. And Diana, I ran out of rocks. And thank you for your video today. That was so cute. And thank you for the shout out. Oh, and welcome new members. I noticed that I got 3 new members Friday, I believe. And then when Diana shouting me out, I may have some more new members. So welcome to all of you. I usually respond to everybody. And I know my yard is a hot mess. This isn't a homestead. I'm in the ghetto homestead, but I grow my groceries just like y'all. So y'all see what's happening. The greenhouse is the stuff, y'all. So, yep. So if y'all want to get a greenhouse, yeah, get one of them cheap Amazons. I got this off of eBay though. Get you one of them cheap Amazon greenhouses and modify it, you know, so that it won't blow away. Tighten up that you know, your plastic as tight as you can get it, and shoot, you can have a functional greenhouse for the next 10 years. I had a small greenhouse that collapsed. It was 8 by 10. I was wanting a bigger one anyway, but I needed an excuse. So when it collapsed, yeah, I was devastated. If y'all go back to December of 2023, y'all will see when that happened. I filmed it. Yep, I think it says devastation on the Que-stead or something like that. Oh, disaster on the Que-stead. That's the title of that video if you want to see it. And so you'll see my old greenhouse. But yes, I'm loving this one. I am just loving it. Loving it. Okay, y'all. I done talked long enough now. So I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. Please like. Bye-bye.